How's it going? My name's Joel. So, I'm a bit of a tinkerer. I do a little bit of everything, mostly electronics, but you know, metalworking, all the rest of it. I've got a new idea for a series, and the series is called I Can Do That. And basically it started the other day where I work in technology, right? So I have people coming to me all the time that they don't really know what they're trying to do, and they're just trying to fix something or they're trying to set something up. And in this case it was just a home network, and it was infuriating because no matter how many times I explained it to this person, no matter how many times I broke it down in like little tiny baby chunks of like step by step, and there was nothing serious about it, it was just, you know, plug goes into hole. They just couldn't comprehend it, and in the end they were saying, this is too confusing, I cannot do this. And that's something that really annoys me, is especially when I take the time to try and help somebody, when they don't even want to try before they just admit defeat. Like, if it is humanly possible, and you are a human, then you can do it. I think it was actually Ashton Kutcher who said this once in some award ceremony. He said, the one thing that you have to remember is that this entire world that is around you was put here by people no smarter than you. The only difference is that they never gave up when things got hard. So, the idea of this YouTube channel is seeing a task that normally you've got to be a professional to do. And obviously I'm not going to, jump out of a plane or something like that without at least researching it first. But just proving that anyone can do anything. And today's is going to be can you read that? My very own tattoo. I know what you're thinking. Joel, that is a terrible idea. And you're right. It is completely insane for anybody, especially you watching this right now, who can possibly sue me, to do what I'm about to do to myself. I definitely don't suggest that you do it without at least reading up on it a little bit. For me personally, this is like a sort of like a lifetime achievement. So I know that sounds really stupid, but like I said before, I'm really into electronics, and I've wanted a tattoo. I've got another tattoo, but I've wanted a specific tattoo for a little while. And I was thinking, like, wouldn't it be cool if I did that myself? And then when I started looking into it and sort of seeing how tattoos work and, how it goes into the skin and how the machine works, I was like, even if it's terrible, even if it's an awful tattoo, like it looks like a friggin' prison tat, wouldn't it be a cool story to say that, like, yeah, I did that. I even built the gun. So yeah, anyway, I jumped on eBay. Well, first I jumped on YouTube, looked up how to do it. Then I jumped on eBay, and after looking at a few different methods, the one thing that I'd made my mind up on was that I wanted to use a brand new out-of-the-packet needle, because I don't have an autoclave here. I wanted to use real inks, made in Australia, because I didn't really want to buy anything from China, because, you can't even get, like, I don't know, a child's toy that works, let alone, ink that I'm going to put under my skin. For all I know, it could be oil, like car oil, use motor oil or something, although I think I'd probably notice. So yeah, gonna try and do everything as sterile as possible. I'm not gonna show you how I built the gun, because it'd be kind of boring, and to be honest, this guy here, who I'm watching now, Joe, he's from the After Prison show. He's like the real deal prison tattoo artist. This video that's in the background here, he's actually showing you how to make a traditional jail tattoo machine out of like nothing. You know, like he busts open a cassette player or something for a little motor, and like the needle's a guitar string and all that other shit. I'm not gonna go that hardcore. Like I understand he can do it, and you know, he's like, dick didn't fall off and he got pregnant and died or anything, but yeah, if I'm gonna put something in my skin, I sort of want to know at least that it's kind of okay. Anyway, so yeah, here is my needle. So this is a 3-point or a 3-round liner, I think it's called, 3RL. I'm like totally professional at this, I swear. So this has been opened, but the only reason why it's been opened is if you can see on the very end, that's got a hook on it. So these things come with like a little ring on the end, and I had to open it, cut that off, bend it over, because the way that my machine works, which I just remembered I screwed to the desk, so it didn't fall off. Actually, let's bring you in. Here we go. So the way that this thing works is there is a button on a DC motor, and I've made the body out of Meccano because, you know, Meccano is fucking awesome. And then that wire goes down to a battery and a switch and a floor switch, and when I press down on the floor switch, the needle moves. The button spins around, and the hook that's on the end of the needle is going to sit just inside one of the other ones, just sort of offset from the main axle there, and it's going to go back and forth, sort of like think of a train, you know, like the old choo-choo. Yeah. So I'm going to wash my hands, put some gloves on, put all of this thing together, put some other gloves on, just to be super sure. Draw a symbol on me, which for those of you that care, it is the electrical symbol for earth, ground, on my ankle. Because when you get electrocuted, electricity, hang on, move you back out. There we go, I think that's right. Yeah, so electricity, when you get electrocuted, will flow through your body down towards the ground. So, you know, if your body's a schematic, I thought I might as well mark ground. Anyway, I'm going to pop this thing together and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I have my design drawn somewhat well. I did buy some stencil paper, but then I found out you need like a special thermal transfer printer thingy. I thought it meant like laser stuff. Anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna glove up. I've washed my hands, I don't know, 3 times by now. Oh yeah, these are great gloves. I'll just split. Let's try this one. There we go. Okay. I have this camera running to give you a decent close-up look. I have my clean needle. And if you can just see it there, poking out. There. It's me hitting the foot switch. Okay. Dutch courage. Oh, fuck. Whew! Alrighty. So, just like getting a little bit of ink on there. Okay. Okay. Let's see if that's actually going in. Yeah, it's actually drawing a line. Jeez, this might work. Okay. still looks alright. Oh, that is not straight at all. Oh well. Get all of that. No. The pain's not too bad at all. It's very similar to the last one that I had done professionally. Well, repaired professionally, because it was actually done in a friend's home, like lounge room, but he was like almost a tattooist. Don't ever do that, it was terrible. Yeah. So I'm just gonna do the next line now. That one doesn't tickle. I hope you guys can see this. Yeah, this is totally drawing a line. It's not like the straightest thing in the world, but I wasn't really looking for, you know, a bang up job on it. I just want a tattoo that I have done myself from a gun that I have made myself. Yeah, that thing's still going. These angles, not the best. It's not looking too bad at all. Like, I'm a little bit shaky, but yeah. I have already picked out a tattooist that will fix this for me if I fuck this up, but yeah, it's doing alright for now. Okay, that one was a little bit not quite alright. So I'm just knocking out some of the ink so it doesn't go everywhere. Wow, that one was a bit... How you going? Alright, let's go again. Apparently you get like 3 passes before you start fucking with the skin too much. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, last one. Oh, I might just top up on that ink. There we go. Ah, fuck. That one hurt. I think I might have maybe gone slightly deep on that one. Yeah, that's basically the thing. Like I have ink in my body and I put it there. That's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, good enough. I'll clean that up before I'm done. I've got like antiseptic wash, and I was just gonna give it a nice little quick pat down and put a cover over it, but you know, just for an hour or two while it bleeds out and stuff. Alright, let's go. drink. Oh, fuck, the further down your leg you go, the more and more it starts to hurt, hey? It's not really filling in there as much as I wanted it to. They might be going a little bit too fast. But, okay, we'll find out. I really needed some water out here to help with this, I think. Which I forgot to bring. Oh, listen, lad. Yeah. Yeah, that's going in there now. Oh, fuck. Yeah, having to go over that bit twice sucked. Okay, so I'm back. I just gave it a quick, well, not like a scrub, but just sort of splashed some water over it with a bit of this stuff, which is like a antibacterial, germy, killy thing. I'm sure that someone's going to tell me that's really stupid because it'll like leach the ink out or some shit. I would much rather lose a little bit of color and have to go over it again than like get an infection and my fucking leg drops off. So yeah, that's the idea behind that. I'm gonna throw on another set of gloves, and I just want to touch up just there. I'll like make that line just a tiny bit longer because it's not quite right, and I think that there's like just a little bit up the top here that it's not quite square. I just want to fix that up. Yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with that. Like, it's not fucking perfect, but I did it myself. How good is that? Where's my thingy? Okay. Alright, one more go. Okay, I think that there is about right. Look better. Yeah, that's heaps better. Yeah, squared it off a bit. Okay, I think that's done. So that didn't entirely suck. Like, it felt about the same as any of my other tattoos. Hang on, I'm just gonna get us. Yeah, so that didn't entirely suck. It hurt about the same as any of my other tattoos. Like, my line here is a bit skewiff, and I had to make this one a little bit longer. That'll look heaps better once I've cleaned it. And I sort of had to square this bit up, but I think that's pretty friggin' good. See? I can do that. Okay, I've got some of this Dettol antiseptic cream. Once again, I'm sure that there's something better I could put on it, or I might not even supposed to be putting anything on it at all. But I would much rather, I'm gonna put a little bit on. I would much rather lose a bit of color, or it fades, you know, like some of the ink falls out, and I have to redo some, or like at absolute worst go and get a professional to do it, then I not do this, I get an infection, and yeah, like leg falls off. Fucking yeah, not up for that. So that's that one on there, and then I've got these are, what are they? Cutulin. You can see that? Yeah. So this is a non-stick dressing. This side goes down. No, single use. Place film side towards wound. Okay. Oh, fucking that side. Okay. So that goes on there like that. And a bit of tape. Ah, I really wish I shaved more of that. This tape's gonna fucking drill. Yeah, so I remember from my last tattoo, we kept it covered for like, I don't know, 2-3 hours, something like that. What the fuck is the... Where the hell? Yeah. Yeah, so my last tattoo, we kept it covered for about 2 hours or so, with a very similar gauze, if not the exact same type of gauze, at which point I then took it off and gave it a bit of a splash with some just plain water. I might have even used the Dettol cream, I can't remember, like the Dettol wash. And this is just sort of like sealing off the wound for an hour or two to stop any nasties getting in it. But apparently you don't want to leave that on for too long, because if you do, it makes the wound like extra hot and sweaty and nasty, and you'll end up causing an infection while you're trying to stop one. And there. Yeah. But yeah, that doesn't hurt much. Like, it stings. It's not great, but I think I was under the needle for what, all of about 5 minutes, if that. Really weird feeling doing that to yourself. Oh my god. Like, it didn't hurt as much as I thought it would, but the whole like, and then the needle sort of starts going, and you're like, oh yeah, this is cool, I can deal with that. And by the time I got to that last line, it actually hurt the most, because like it's almost on my ankle bone here. But it was okay, if that sounds alright. Like the first bit sort of annoyed me the most, and by the time I got to the end, it was just sort of, you know, that hurts, but draw the line. I'm so tough. I do like push-ups and shit. Yeah. It's still going. Where the fuck is the end of this tape? I have now lost the end of this tape 4 times. Where are you? There it is. This tape is really good though. Like it's hanging on there. Alright, got that. And we're done. Alright. Okay, so what was the point of that? Okay, cool. So I put some ink underneath my skin. Whoop-de-doo. First off, actual tattoo artists out there, my hat comes off to you. You have so much skill that I will never possess. I'm basically trying to say that anybody can do that if you put your mind to it. This is my point. See, we're all just monkeys. We're a little bit more evolved than your standard monkey, but we're still just monkeys. a few of us have learnt some nifty tricks. A few more of us have taken those tricks and spent a lifetime perfecting them. These are the tattoo artists. So yeah, I'm just a monkey. I just learned a new trick and I put it on my leg. See? You can too. Like, you don't have to run out and put a tattoo on yourself, but next time somebody says to you, I can't do that, you know, yes you can. You could do whatever you want to do. So yeah, keep trying. Don't give up. I'll see you next time. Bye now.